Joy from Enjoy Fitness, and 43. And this is our workout for the day, and we're going to do a 3-round workout. We're going to target the upper body, the abs, and the lower body. So you're going to need weights and some water and a mat for this. And we'll be going up and down. We're going to do the abs on the floor, upper body with weights, and the legs we're not really going to use weights that much with, but just a little bit. So make sure that you have maybe a couple sets of weights in case you want to change them out, because we're going to be doing dual movements with the upper body so that we can really get a good workout on that upper body. So let's start with our warm-up. So we're just going to go take one arm at a time and just rotate one shoulder back, get a good rotation. So, depending on how close you can get that bicep by your ear, you might move way out here, and that's perfectly okay. Just think about what your arm is doing, what it's saying to you, and let's go the other way. And just rotate it around. Get a good feeling. You might start feeling it warming up in there, in that shoulder. And we're going to take that same shoulder all by itself, and we're just going to swing it across. Good. Back and forth. Okay, now same arm, open and close. That's it. Just get it all the way through so you get the chest and back on that side. Good. And now we're going to do the other side. Okay, so we start going back first. And just make a big circle. So you might feel different on one side than you do on the other. Maybe you have a greater range of motion on one side. And let's take it around the other direction. Maybe you can go a little bit quicker on one side than you can the other. And all that's perfectly normal. The most important thing is that you listen to what your body's telling you. And we always think, oh, pain means stop, right? And that's so true. Okay, let's go across and open. Good. Just back and forth. Swinging. That's it. Kind of did it in a different order that time, didn't I? Good. Couple more. And we're done with that. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now we're just going to go with the waist, just get around and around, doing the waistline. Just some nice rotations, don't yank your body. And then down side to side. Just reach as far as you can down. Good. Now is the time to start thinking about your breathing. Okay, so when we're working out, we always have to remember to breathe, of course, and try to make it in sync with what we're doing. Okay, one more. Okay, good job. Okay, so now just a gentle squat, meaning just really think about pushing the tush back, coming up, and pushing the hips out forward. Want to warm it up. So every time you go down, you want to maybe go down just a little bit further. Maybe you hear some crack-lacking in your hips or your knees or your ankles. Good. Okay, now open the legs up nice and wide and just a gentle side to side. That's it. So we're going to try to work the legs from all different angles today, inside, outside, and the booty, and get from different directions. Okay, excellent. Okay, so now we're just gonna bring those legs up and then just come up on the toes. Nice and easy. Okay, now legs a little bit closer now, just one leg at a time. And just alternate that heel raise. Just really think about your foot right now. That's it. And time. All right, good. Now we're gonna put this timer aside and we're gonna start with our first round. So each round is 9 minutes long because we're gonna do each exercise 3 times. And we're gonna start with our upper body. So we're gonna get our weights, 15-second countdown. And we're gonna start with a bicep curl to a shoulder raise. So we're just gonna do a hammer curl and then we're gonna go straight up. Okay, so we're just gonna leave those weights by our side for now. Knees are always slightly bent and then we're gonna take it up. That's it, so now we're going because our little buzzer went and up and down. So I want you to think about pulling in your belly button to have a nice strong foundation and just using those arms, pressing up through the shoulders. So, if you get to 8 reps and you're done, we'll be done, okay? And then you can take the rest of the time to rest until we get down to our abs. But if you have really heavy weights or maybe you have really light weights and you want to do, 15 reps during that 45 seconds, you can do that. All right, so that's time. So we're gonna go ahead and get down on the floor, put those weights down, okay, and we're gonna get in the number 4 position here, okay? And we're going to, and one elbow behind the head, the opposite elbow, bring the legs in, and then bring the shoulder to the knee. So let's do 5 of those. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now let's switch sides. Leg over. And so we're just bringing the shoulder up towards the opposite knee, and then we're just bringing those legs up. Okay, so a little bit of the upper and lower abs here. And your obliques is what we're working. Okay, perfect. Okay, now we're gonna come up. So we did 5 on each side. Okay, now we're gonna be doing the wide leg pulse. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get wide legs. Okay, we're gonna squat and then bring your toes in. Take your toes out, bring your toes in. Take your toes out, bring your toes in. Take your toes out, bring your toes in. That's good. So we're just gonna keep going back and forth. Now depending on your floor and your footwear, it might be easy to pivot or it might not be. Kind of getting stuck here on mine. Might have to move on to my wood floor next round. There we go. Be a little bit easier. Carpet's kind of hard. Wouldn't be able to move it all on my mat, so. Okay, keep going. Okay, perfect. Okay, now we're going back to the weights. So hammer curl with the overhead press. Alrighty. So bend the knees a little bit, roll the shoulders back, stand up nice and tall, and we're breathing. So big inhale, exhale. So you kind of hear my breathing pattern. So, the hammer curl's not too hard, but the overhead press is a lot harder. So you want to breathe out on that overhead press. Breathe out, and then you breathe in all the way down. Breathe in, breathe out, and then keep breathing in. so you get the pattern. So that's pretty much what you want to do there. All right, going back to the ground. Okay, right leg, left arm, waiting. Legs are going to come up first. And legs up, shoulder to knee. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, switching sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switching sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's stand back up again. Okay, so I'm going to try this squat on the wood floor, see if that's better. So wide, toes out, toes in. We're ready? Here we go. Nice. Be better if I was in socks. Because then I might slide all over the place. Okay, so toes out, down, toes in, down, toes out, down, toes in, down. So we're kind of getting the inside thigh. Good. So you want to go down far enough that maybe you feel it on the inside of your legs, right? But you're also working your tush here and the outside of your high tush here. All right. Okay, last set. And bicep curl to overhead press. Bend the knees, roll the shoulders back, stand up nice and tall. And breathe. That's it. Nice. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, that's a good amount. Okay, put those down. Okay, so I'm going to start with the opposite leg this time because I ended up on my right, so I'm going to start with my left. Right hand behind me, leg goes up first. It's our last round. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, switch sides. Leg first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switching sides. 1, 2, 3. Is it good yet? Okay, got 3 in. Okay, so let's do the legs one last time. Woo. All right. Legs out. Breathe in. Squat. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Good. Keep it going. You're doing a good job. And you're breathing. Nice job. Almost time for a break. Take a quick break before we go to our next round. Okay, time. Woo. Get yourself back out, shake it out, get yourself a drink of water. All right, so next round. All right, we're gonna be doing a wide row. So normally when we do a row, we bring our elbows back next to us. Okay, so this time we're gonna bring the elbows out. Okay, we're gonna bring our arms down. We're gonna do a straight arm back, okay? We're gonna do another wide row, and then our arms are gonna go up in front in a Y, okay? So we're gonna do that each time. Back, row, up in front. Okay, so that's gonna be the arms. Okay, and then we're gonna do a pike toe touch. So we come down in the pike, and we're just gonna toe touch here. So booty's nice and high, heels are off the ground. Okay, so you want that booty up on this one. Okay, and then for the legs, we're just gonna do an alternating side lunge, and we're gonna do like a little pulse, and then switch, pulse, and then switch back and forth. Okay, are we ready? Okay, let's get those weights. So this one's not, well, depends on how heavy your weights are. It's tough. Okay, so bend the knees. Let's make sure we have a straight back, don't round it, okay? So you want to be looking out in front of you. So elbows, straight back, elbows, Y in front. Elbows out, straight back, elbows, Y in front. Good. Elbows, straight back, elbows, Y in front. Elbows, straight back, elbows, Y in front. Elbows, straight back, elbows, Y in front. Elbows, straight back, elbows, whew, Y in front. It's a killer. Elbows. All right, putting that down, and now we get to go in that fun pike. So bending over, walking out. Okay, if you need to bend your knees, you can. And we touch. Now you can also be on the edge of your couch and just reach out towards your knees and do it that way. I'll show you in the next round what that looks like. Maybe I should show you right now. Okay, so you can be on your couch right here and just reach up towards your knees too. If being all the way down is too much for you, just do it like this, okay? Because you don't want to get all the way down. It's just a little bit of a modification. Alrighty, now we're going to walk ourselves back up. Okay, so now for our side-to-side lunge. So get those legs ready, as wide as you can get. Okay, make sure you're not going to slip. Okay, now we're going to press, press, up, press, press, up, press, press, up, press, press. And now really stick that tush out. That's what we're going for. Trying to get as low as you can go. That's up. Good. And we're just going to alternate back and forth. It's a lot of pressure on those ankles. So we're working the shin and your calf, your tush, outside thigh, inside thigh. All right, back to the beginning. Ooh, that brutal back exercise. Okay, here we go. Get my feet ready. Knees bent. Bent over, here we go. Wide, straight back, wide elbows in the front. Wide, straight back, wide, elbows in the front. Wide, straight back, wide, Y in the front, wide, straight back, wide, Y in the front, wide, straight back, wide, Y in the front, wide, straight back. Alrighty. Okay, putting those down. Okay, on the couch or on the mat. Here we go. Pike position. On the toes, heels are up, and we just reach back. Little toe tap. So this one helps with the lower back, and we're working our obliques at the same time. And you have to remember your abs are a girdle, so we have to work all the way around our core in order to make it strong. So this is just a little fun one to do to help make that core nice and strong. Doing this little toe tap right here. Make sure you place that hand down nice and firm. Okay, walking back up so you don't slide off your mat. Okay, legs wide again. Okay, and dig those feet in. Nice and wide legs. Okay, here we go. 2 pulses, up, 2 pulses. Now really think about pushing the tush to the corner of the room. And are you getting enough stretch on the inside? We're going to work those little muscles in there to help draw in our legs, make them strong on the inside. This also helps make us a little bit more flexible too, right? Because we're really trying to get those legs as far apart as we can. Okay, boy, if you've ever slipped on the ice or slipped anywhere, being flexible, whew, can save your life. All right, boy, that didn't last very long, did it? Okay, last round. All right, knees bent. Get ready to go over. Okay, here we go. Y in the back. Okay, and Y in the front. Straight back. So we work our triceps here and our upper back and our mid back with this exercise. Good. Don't forget that one in the middle with those elbows going out. Good. Okay. Okay, let's get that toe touch ready. Remember, you can be on the couch or a chair. That's sturdy. Okay, toe touch. Just relax that head. Make sure that your head's always in alignment with your spine, that you're not trying to look up too far. You're not cutting off your airway by looking between your legs. Breathing's really important when you exercise. So you want to make sure you can get nice, long breaths. Wear all the way down past your belly button. Yeah, we know your lungs aren't that far down, but we also know that when you use imagery and, come on up, you picture and you use all that space, you still get more air all the way down where you need to, okay? So you need to utilize that. Okay, double and double. That's it. So your hands aren't really pushing on your legs. I'm just going side to side. It just helps keep me balanced. So it's just a gentle touch. I'm not like pushing down. I could, I guess, but it's not gonna help with the exercise. So Nice. There you go. Pulse it. 2 and 2. Good. Like to see those. Good job. Keep going. All right. End of round 2. Going into round 3, get yourself a drink of water. Okay. Now you might want to roll those ankles around a little bit, because that's a tough one on me, I know. So let's go ahead and roll those ankles around just to get them. Yeah, remember that exercise we did at the beginning, that when we warmed up and we kind of just alternated. There you go. And we just kind of go back and forth. Maybe use the hips a little. There you go. Okay, perfect. Okay, so round 3. Okay, we're gonna get on the ground and do a chest press, turn the weights, and do a fly. Okay, chest press, turn the weights, and do a fly. Your arms are gonna come all the way down so this part touches. Okay, so wide, bring it up. You're gonna turn your arms and go out. And again, this part's not gonna touch the ground. You're only gonna come till this part, elbow on down, touches the ground. So don't try to flatten your arm all the way out. Unless you have like super light weights that you can do that with. Because if you have really heavy weights, you probably won't be able to get them down and get them all the way back up. And we don't wanna hurt anything. So pay attention to your body. And then our next step is gonna be knees are gonna come in and go out, double leg raise. Knees go in, go out, double leg raise. So that'll be a fun one. And then we're gonna get up and we're gonna do a reverse lunge. And we're going to alternate legs and we're gonna try to hold a weight above our head. Alrighty? So let's go ahead and get started. That looks like enough rest. All right, so grab those weights, have them handy. I'm gonna press the 15-second timer. Make sure your back is happy. Lift up, roll it down. Belly button is gonna push that tummy down, tailbones on the ground. Elbows are out to the side, okay? And we're gonna arc them up and touch, okay? Turn them, out they go. Bring them in, turn them, elbows touch, up. Turn down your chin. Make sure that it's vertical with the floor so that you can breathe. Don't be squishing it in towards your chest. And don't have it tilted back so far that you can see behind you. You don't want to do that either. So we just go back and forth. So we want to exhale when the weight goes up. Inhale as the weight goes down. Oh, all done already. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just set the weights down to the side. Yeah, now you can put your hands under your bum a little bit if you want to. Cradle it. Okay, so we're going to bring the legs in. So we'll start with them out here. A little bit of an arc, okay? Legs in, legs out, legs up, legs down. Legs in, legs out, legs up, legs down. Perfect, just like that. And we'll just keep going. Legs out, legs up, legs down. Legs in, legs out, legs up, legs down. Nice. Now, if you want to, you can lift your shoulders up, and then it just makes it a little bit, more challenging to have your shoulders up and down. Legs in, legs out, up and down. Good job. Alrighty, last one coming up. Now we're just going to take one weight and we're going to hold it above our head. Okay, and if it's out here, that's okay too. It's probably more work that way. Okay, bend the knees and we're going to do a reverse lunge. That's it. Just stretch that leg back. Now it's straight. It's a lunge, not a Bulgarian split squat. Okay? So we're just straightening that leg back, tapping the toe, and then coming back. Good. So this is a whole different challenge, having the weight above your head. Good. Perfect. All done. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the floor. Forgot what I was doing already. All right, arms out. Make sure that back is happy. Elbows out, arc up, turn them, fly. Bring them back in. Good. So make sure you're doing a full chest press, a full fly, and then you just turn the weight at the top. I like to touch them and give a little tap at the top for each one, before and after. Good. Now, if you're lucky enough to have an ottoman or a coffee table in your living room, and you want to do these on that so that maybe your arms go over the sides a little bit and you can get a little bit more depth, then, oh, legs, sorry, stay down. Then you can do that too. Okay, legs in, out, up, down. I gotta remember what we're doing. Just makes your heart rate go up a little bit more when I mess up like that and you actually follow me. Some of you are like, I know what I'm doing. I know better. Down, in, out, up, down. I'm gonna put that head up. I've been trying to work on neck strength. So I'm gonna go ahead and take advantage of this exercise and keep my head up. So sometimes you have to do it a little bit at a time, you know. One, you know, just keep it up as long as you can and then put it back down. Okay, here we go. Weight over the head. I'm gonna come out here a little bit more. And then reverse lunge. Now if it's too much to have the weight over your head, put it down. I mean, you can still hold it if you want to. You can hold it at your chest, or you can hold it at your waist. Just don't rest it on your chest or your waist, okay? You can do like a Russian twist with it if you want to. I mean, if you want to, you can sit here and do this. Actually, that makes it easier if you do that. So just holding it makes it harder, which is weird. But that laying it down relieves the tension. All right, back to the floor. Okay, last round. We got this. I'm going to remember to stay here after the chest press. Okay, chest press, turn, fly, up, chest press, and fly. Now, thinking about where your chin is, making sure you're breathing through each rep. Trying not to laugh at me too much. If you watch this enough, it won't be funny anymore, it'll just be annoying. So that'll help you get through this. Then you'll just turn the volume off, you know, turn your own music on, and you'll just, you know, keep up with the exercise. That'll be much better, right? Oh, there we go. Alrighty, weights down, out of the way. Okay, legs out to bring them to the chest. I'm gonna bring my head up. Maybe not yet. I'll wait for the beep beep. Okay, here we go. Knees in, knees out, legs up, legs down, legs in, knees out, legs up, legs down. So we shoot for having as straight a legs as we can and not actually touching the floor. You know, little things that make it just a little bit harder. Holding our head up. You know, maybe eventually wearing ankle weights when you do it. So there's a bunch of ways to make this a little bit harder and a little bit harder every time you do it. So there's ways to advance every exercise. Alrighty, last one. Here we go. So it's always form, and then weight, and then speed is how we do it. I'm gonna start with the other leg this time. There we go. That's it. Now here, what we're concentrating on is how far your leg can go back. So I caution you on adding in the tricky arm moves because we're concentrating on the legs here, right? So think about how low you're going before you add anything else. It's all about that form first. All right, end of round 3. Shoot, only one more round to go. Okay, grab your glass of water. And we're gonna do, our last arm move is a spiffy one. It has 3 movements in it. We'll see if I can remember all 3 as we go. And then we're gonna do a crunch sit up. So we're gonna work the upper abs this time. And then we're just gonna do a good morning, and we'll use the weights for that. So this last round, you would think I'd make it easier, but it's not. So I'm gonna go over this move. Okay, so we're gonna do a lat raise, a good morning, and then a Y, okay? Then we bring them back down. Lat raise, around the world, and then a Y. Okay, so that's it. So lat raise, around the world, and then a Y press. So a Y press is not an overhead press, it's a Y. So it goes out to the sides more. Okay? So we'll start with that. So let me press our little timer and we'll get started. Is my hair a mess? Sorry. Alrighty. So if you're not sweating, this one will make you sweat. So, lat raise, around the world, Y. Good. Bring it back down. Lat raise, around the world, Y. So we don't bring our hands all the way down for after the around the world. We just bring them down to the shoulders and press out. There you go. Fun. Around the world. And Y. Maybe one more. Ooh, let's get that Y in there. All right, so from there, we're going to do the sit-up. The crunch with the sit-up. So you can do just crunches if you can't get the whole sit-up in there. Okay, so here we go. So we do a crunch and then a full sit-up. A crunch and then a full sit-up. So really pull the belly button down into the spine. It's a good forceful blowout. And you would think those are easier, but they're really not that much easier. Okay, so now we're going to do a good morning. So you're going to grab both your weights, put them on your shoulders, hold them in front, okay? You're going to open your legs up, bend your knees slightly, and we're just going to hinge at the hips. Come back up, okay? That's all it is. Stick that booty out a little bit. Come up, so not necessarily a deadlift. It's for your tush, it's for your lower back. It's for your inner thigh. Bend those knees just a little bit. I don't mean bend them, I just mean unlock them. I don't want them straight-legged. Turn to show you. Oh, there we go. All right, starting over again. Okay, lat raise, around the world, Y press. Breathe. Here we go. Lat raise, around the world, Y. Good. Lat raise, around the world, Y. Good. Lat raise, around the world, Y. 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 Lat raise, around the world, woo, Y. Just had to get that one in. All right, on the floor, crunch, sit up. Again, if you can't do the full sit up, just do the crunches, but do them with gusto. Here we go. Notice I'm using my hands. Helps me get up. A little more forcefully. If you have a couch or something you can put your feet under, you can do that too. Okay, last one. Are you ready? Good mornings. Okay, then one more round and we'll be done. Okay, I'm going to show you from the side. Straight legs, bent legs. And just unlock them. Okay, here we go. Bending over. Flat back. Up. I'm just hinging from the hips. I'm looking out in front of me on the mat. My head staying in alignment with my spine. Good. Readjust your hands to hold your weights on those shoulders, whatever makes them feel good, okay? Okay, time. Okay, one more set of everything, and then we're going to cool down. Alrighty, lat raise, around the world, Y press, lat raise, around the world, Y press. Makes you feel strong, right? These are not easy. The lat raise, of course, we're working our shoulders, we're working our back, we're working our biceps and our triceps. All of that. Gotta breathe through it. Ooh, done with that one. Let's do sit-ups. Makes it seem easy, doesn't it? All right. I'm on the floor. Hands are ready. Crunches first. Crunch. Sit up. Let's see how fast we can go. good morning. So when we do the good morning, our back is parallel with the floor. We don't bend all the way over, okay? Here we go. Parallel with the floor, stick that booty out, come back up. Good. Keep breathing. That weight on that shoulders does a lot. All right, time. And that is it. Get yourself a drink of water. Keep walking around. Okay, so that was all 4 sets. Good job. Okay, I'm going to put the timer on. We're going to start our cool down. All right, so if you want to wait a minute, pause me before you do your cool down, you can. Bring the arm across. Keep moving around a little bit. Change, other side. Good, elbows together, up over the head. All right, hold it here. Let's do a little side bend. Nice. Side bend to the other side. Okay, bring it in front. Give yourself a big hug. So we're trying to reach all the way around. Grab those shoulder blades if you can. Okay, now look at which arm is on top. Okay, now bring the arms up, like you're taking off a sweater. Good. Okay, grab around again, other arms on top this time. Good. Reaching around as far as you can. This is above your chest, okay? On top. Okay, arms up, like you're taking off a sweater. Arms are gonna go behind you. Okay, interlace the fingers, chin and chest are up just a little. Don't drop your head back. Good. Okay, wrapping your hands around. Okay, we're gonna do cat-cow. So chin and chest are up. Okay, round to the back, tuck the chin in. Tuck that belly button in. Big inhale, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And one more. Exhale. And then slowly bring yourself up. Perfect. Nice job. Okay. Both legs together. Let's go ahead and bring it over. Now you're reaching. You're not just bending. You're reaching. So that way we get nice stretch through the waistline. Bring it back into the center. Let's take it to the other side. Again, reaching. And then turning. Okay, both hands behind you, fingertips towards the center of your back. Okay, you're gonna lean back just a little. That's it. Whatever feels good, leaning back. Trying not to push your hips out, okay? We're just leaning back from the hips back. Good, coming up. Nice job. Okay, taking the legs out to the side, just like our lunge before. That's it. And get that inner thigh. Push that tush out. Nice. Bring it to the center. Push that tush back. And then let's take it to the other side. Reach over if you can. Good job. Now, if you need to, you can hold on to something. Let's go ahead and bring that quad up. Holding on. Okay, let's trade sides. One side might be tighter than the other on any part of your body. Okay, and release. Good job. Okay, let's take one hip out and we're just going to do circle. You're on your toe. Let's go the other way. Good. Okay, let's do the other side. Circle. Other way. Okay, let's take some breaths in. Big up. And then exhale. Again, inhale. And then exhale. Inhale. And then exhale. Roll the shoulders down and back. And one more. Okay, and that's it for our workout today. This is Joy from Enjoy Fitness 43, and I thank you for being with me today. Subscribe, share with your friends. We're just a bunch of ladies working out together. Tell me what you want. If you want anything else, if you want, you know, something harder, something less hard, and we'll work it into our workouts. And I will see you later. Have a great day. Make sure you drink water, watch your carbs, and be good to yourself.